My name is Veronica Adali. I'm a CEO of a modest activewear brand, Generation Apparel, a content creator and photographer. I've been through the trenches of entrepreneurship and now I'm sharing my story. I'm here to empower and help you work towards your dreams. Whether that means becoming a successful entrepreneur, up-leveling your mindset, or creating impactful content online. I create educational and motivational videos full of practical advice for women who are ready to have more control over their lives and are looking to follow their true passion. If you're ready to learn, get inspired, then listen up, my friend. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the show. I have a very special guest today. We've been trying to organize this call for a hot minute now and we had to reschedule a couple of times, but it's finally happening. I have Safa Al-Chami with me here. How are you?
I am amazing. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Like, your energy is so contagious. I just want to smile all the time. Do you ever get that? I guess everyone in the audience now is just smiling because, you know, Veronica's smiling. It's like, it's hard not to. It's really hard not to.
That makes me very happy. But let me introduce you to Safa. She is a mindset and wealth coach who helps people grow more streams of online income. She helps people to make their living online and take control of their life and finances. She has been successful in helping people achieve financial freedom and live their life the way they want to as a result to her coaching. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited.
Thank you so much for having me. I couldn't even have introduced myself as good as that. Like, you can tell when, like, you do your research, you know the go, you know how to I'm telling you, next time I should get you to MC at my events. Introduce me.
I'm down. Count me in. Free of charge.
I will take you up on that. You can't take it back anymore.
I'll be your cheerleader till the end of time, honestly.
But we need more women that are cheerleaders, right? Definitely need more of those.
Well, I would love to know more about your journey because in my research, I found that you had a career in childcare before and now you are mindset and wealth coach. So how did that transition occur?
Well, it all started about 4 years ago when Abbas, my husband, and I decided that we didn't want to work the 9 to 5 anymore. We wanted to step away from working 100 to 105 hours a week between us. We were just so exhausted at the point of no return. We used to wake up like zombies, go to work, haul our 2 kids at the time to childcare, go to work, come back home, do everything that we need to do to be able to, you know, uphold a household. And we were just really exhausted. I remember we looked at each other, was like, is this it? Like, is this all that life's supposed to be? Are we supposed to do this until we're 60? Like, where's the fun in that? How does working 5 days a week or 6 days a week and then having 1 to 2 days off, how does that pan out for our lives? Where does our mental capacity, what happens to our mindset? What happens to, there's no reason why people go and, you know, turn to other things. It's because they're not living a fulfilling lifestyle. And we were actually not living up to our full potential. At the end of 2017, we made a goal that we wanted to open up our own business. We just didn't know what, right? We had no idea what we wanted to do, but we wanted to open up our own business. We wanted to take a step into, I'm not sure you guys have this where you guys are, but here it's called like a chicken run. So we supply poultry to a certain chain or certain area, and we own that whole chain. So the overhaul, we're going to buy 2 of those, and they were about $120,000. We were willing to put up the money. We were just so sick of what we were going to take out a loan. We're going to do the whole shebang. And then at the beginning of 2018, I went on a girls' trip. I went out with my friends. I went away. Abbas couldn't go because if he took a week off work and I took a week off work, finances wouldn't pan out. I mean, we could handle, like, we were working on his salary and then my sick leave. And we had that whole week to work out. So I went on a little girls' trip with the kids, and he was working really hard. So he's seen a live video by a guy called Brody Sal Nitro, And he was speaking about how to make money online. Abbas signed up. The rest of it is more history. Within our first 12 months online, we were able to make 6 figures. We were pushed into a whole brand new world. We didn't know what algorithms are. We didn't know what marketing was. We didn't understand what keywords were, we didn't understand it all. But the best part of what we teach is we teach you how to get there. We teach you how to do that. We teach you how to take charge of that in our training. So if you're like us and you don't understand sales and marketing whatsoever, that's fine, because we didn't either. And look where we are today. So we just teach you all of that. So that's what, and then obviously within our first 6 months, we replaced my full-time income. I quit. And then a month after a month after he quit. And then we've been doing this full-time ever since.
So, and it's about 4 years now.
Yep. 4 years. Well, January 2020. But yeah, 4 years and a month.
Well, that is serious. That's an amazing story. That's an amazing story. And I love how open you are about that. Like, we didn't know anything. We figured it out, because that's what it's like. And I wish more people realize that it's okay to start from zero. It's okay to start at the bottom, and it's okay to, fall a few times, but, get up a lot more than you fall. And that's how you make your way up to, to become a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah. Even when you guys were crawling as babies, I mean, you fell down a couple of times, but you got back up.
That's a perfect
analogy. It's the same thing with, there is no shame at starting at the bottom. There's no shame at starting a brand new thing. There's no shame in it. I mean, we're all going to learn anyway. Exactly. Immersing yourself in a brand new skill is not it's not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. And it enhances your ability to do so much other things throughout the business. So throughout the whole 4 years that we've been doing this, I understand marketing, I understand content creation, I understand product development, I understand target markets, I understand what it takes to actually grow a reputable brand that's trustworthy. There's so much skills that I immersed in this last 4 years, and I can sell every single one of them. I can sell people if I want on being a social media content creator. I can be a social media marketer and actually market for brands. I can help people grow their brand effectively. I can, I'm a content creator for small businesses that want to make it out there to help them gain that reputation in the community, wherever it may be within the online space. There's so much skills that you can sell. But if I did not do that and we did not take a chance into the online world, I wouldn't have all this. I wouldn't be here right now. It's all taking advantage of what you have to offer. Instead of looking to the bad, what we're conditioned to do, look to the good. Look to what the positives are, the pros. Don't look too much at the cons. There's too much people looking to the cons. What if I fail? But what if you succeed? What if I drown? But what if you fly?
That's got to learn how to. And it all comes down to the big M, the mindset.
Yeah, mindset.
How did your mindset shift in your mindset? How did it help you build a profitable business that you have now?
So the best part of what I'm going to say, I had a very traumatic childhood. I was homeless at the age of 18. I was trying to build a life while still trying to find myself, like a lot of us are. When we stepped into the online world, it was very heavily immersed in personal development. So you have to, in order for you to write content that's inspiring, you need to actually listen to inspiring shit. And throughout that, I've developed my own mindset. And when you start immersing yourself in personal development and things that are going to help you become the best version of you, you start seeing the world a lot differently. You start picking the negative people and kind of moving them away from you. Start to distance yourself from them, and you start to see what your path is. My mindset has been my biggest weapon on this journey. My absolute biggest weapon on this journey. My mindset, I would not have achieved what I have right now if it was not for my mindset. If it wasn't for my faith, and if it wasn't for, my purpose in life. You cannot have a business without mindset. It is an inadequate occasion. It does not work. You need to have mindset. You need to be able to see life's curveballs. You need to be able to get back once you fall. And there's, like you said before, there's no wrong. There's nothing wrong with starting at the bottom. There's no shame at starting at the bottom, and there's no shame in looking and doing what's best for you, and surround yourself with people who have that interest as well. I think a lot of people struggle with that.
I really like that you touched on the things like you need to consume inspirational content. If you want to be inspired, you have to consume things that, inspire you. Because if you scroll on social media, for example, or read books or watch mainstream media, for example, that just makes you angry, then what direction are you heading? Like, if you want something to change, you need to be the change, and you need to filter what you consume, because that's how you can prime your brain to look for similar things.
That's right. And then I think within our first year, we didn't watch any TV, because the TV with the news, we realized the news was too victimized, too negative.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't watch the news. For the first 2 years of our business, we didn't watch any news. Now we know how to filter out, because obviously the news has now gone onto Facebook and Instagram, so it's kind of hard. But before, back then, the news wasn't actually on Facebook and Instagram, so we were able to filter that away and distance ourselves from that. Mm-hmm. So every single thing that you consume has to be positive. When you go down to the beautician to get your eyebrows done, is she talking bad about someone, or is she actually speaking good about people? They're speaking bad, find yourself another beautician, because you don't want to consume that negativity. We consume so much. It's like, imagine us like a little, like a sticky pad. Every single time we walk through life, people throw shit at us, like their negativity. If we allow it to stick to us, then it's going to affect us. Kind of be like, you got to wear a suit of armor and not let it hit you. That's the best part of it. That's a skill. You learn that along the way.
And it takes practice, and sometimes it's easier. Sometimes it takes you a couple of tries to because you need to be so mindful about it. You need to be able to catch it in the moment, because sometimes, and that happens to me sometimes when I get like a negative comment, for example, and I'll be like, start typing the reply, and I'm like, what am I trying to prove to this user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, who are they, and why are they taking so much of my time and energy? Like, I don't even know how the person looks.
Energy unless you give it to them. No one can take your time and energy unless you give it to them. So you're right. It's exactly how we should be. Like, I mean, there's so much negativity, especially on TikTok. So much negativity, and very easily can you reply back to someone who's like, I don't know what for. Block, delete, see ya. Say as you can. Thank you for helping the algorithm.
That's what my husband says all the time, and I love it. I love it because it makes so much sense.
Yeah, thank you for helping me engage. Thanks, bro. You just gotta thank them for their time. Obviously, they're so pressed with what you do. Exactly. The reason why they're so pressed is because they can't do what you do.
That's another great perspective, honestly.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you've learned about yourself on your pursuit, on entrepreneurial journey?
Oh, there's so many. There is so many. I've actually found myself. If you were to compare the person I am today to the person that I was 4 years ago, I was a very different person. I was an extrovert, but I was also very shy. Because you could say probably I didn't speak with purpose and conviction. So like if I watch my videos, like, oh, cringe. And that's an indicator that you're growing. It's like, oh, why did I say that? Why was I touching my face there? Like it's full cringe. But it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the growth. It's all part of learning what you want to achieve and learning about yourself. I found myself in this journey. You can say I've been sleeping for the last, I don't know, how old am I? Freaking 29. I was sleeping all before then. Like it's like, and then I found myself in these last 4 years, and I keep finding myself, and that's the best part of what we do. Mindset is not about becoming yourself. It's about finding yourself, finding who you're supposed to be, finding out who you truly are. I found myself in this journey. I understand what I like, what I don't like, what triggers me, and whatever triggers me is an indicator that I need to change it. Because whatever triggers you is because you have a sensitivity to it. And if you have a sensitivity to it, it's because you believe it to be true or you perceive it to be true. So you got to change it.
Wow, this is gold.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gold. What do you believe truly takes? What is it, that number one ingredient that leads you to success? Mindset? I know the answer.
No.
No.
No. Like, the number one ingredient to any success in life is taking action.
See, that's a better one. And I believe that wholeheartedly too. Because
you can, I mean, we've all met these people, right? And I'm going to swear on this, but it's the only way I can explain it. We all have these people in our lives where they're idea whores. They come up with multi-million-dollar ideas in a click of a button, right? But they fail to take action. And the difference between the person who is an idea whore and a person who is successful is that little missing ingredient, and that's taking action. You cannot succeed in anything in life unless you take action. Mm-hmm. You cannot think about that. If you think about that content and you know it's going to be fire, but you keep it within here, then that means you're being selfish. Because there is one person in the world, right here, right now, that needs to hear that piece of advice from your content. Mm-hmm. But if you keep it to yourself, you're being selfish, which means you're then keeping your gift to yourself. Your gift is not meant to be for you. Your gift is to the world. That's why as humans, we live to serve. As humans, we live to serve other people. We serve the purpose for other people. So if you have a purpose, if you have a gift of speaking, like I do, and if you keep it to yourself, then you're being selfish. If your gift is helping people and you have the biggest heart that there is, you cannot help anyone else. You can't help someone else unless you share that gift. You have to take action. You need to put into effect whatever you learn. Unless you don't learn it, unless you put into action, then it dies with you. So that's the reason why the graveyard is the most valuable place on earth. It's the most richest, most rewarded. Because people die, people's purpose, people's gifts, people's things, people's ideas, they go to death with them. Mm. That's why. It's because people fail to take action. It's so easy to come up with an idea. So easy. It is so easy to come up with the idea. The hard part is the taking action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is so true. I think there's also this expectation.
Yeah.
People think like, oh, it's so easy because of social media and it's so easy and people become successful overnight, it seems, when it's not the case. And when it's not the case, I've been running my brand for 2 years and we have barely scratched the surface of what is possible. Yeah. So it's only now kind of taking off in a way where there's a huge amount of potential. But when I started, I would sell one hoodie a month.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that.
Yeah.
A lot of people at that point would give up and they'll be like, well, that is too hard. I did not sign up for this.
Yep. Yep.
And that is the problem.
Yep. I remember with saying that when so I actually started Instagram a little bit later than Facebook. So my Facebook page has been going on for 4 years, right? Mm-hmm. The Facebook business page, 4 years. But I started my Instagram page about 2 years into. So my Instagram page is about maybe 2 years old, 2.5 years old. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I started effectively uploading to Instagram 2.5 years ago. And just now, I'm literally, as we speak, just to show you, I'm 9,963 followers. I haven't even hit 10K. Mm-hmm. Okay. When I first started, do you know how much likes I used to get? 1. Do you know who that like was?
Your mom?
Abbas.
Abbas.
Literally. 1. Do you know what I mean? 1.
And that's important.
And that was
when your husband supports you like that.
Yeah, one. Just one. And that was okay for me. Go back to Gary Vee. He will show you posts from Twitter from when he started. One like. Just one. But people would have failed if they didn't see. I mean, we're so instant gratification. We used to instant gratification. We get upset, we go shopping. We get upset, we go buy a new car. We get upset, we buy a new hoodie. We get upset. That's a good kind of upset. Keep going to that. But if someone was to get one like on their video, they would delete it. I started TikTok early 2019.
Mm-hmm.
In October 2021, we went from 7,000 followers to 13,000 followers from one video.
Mm.
Now, currently, we have 85K followers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of my videos got 300 views. Some get 6,000 views. Some get 10 billion views. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
To me, if I was to grab these people and put them in an arena, would I still speak? Yeah. I'd still speak to 3 people. I'd still speak to 1 person. I'd still speak to 3,000 people. I don't care how much views you like. If you want to see how much people actually care about you, quality over quantity any day. It's not about instant gratification. If you put out content, if you do what you're supposed to do, if you uphold your values to the best of your ability, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter how much views you like. It doesn't like how much views you get, how much likes you get. It doesn't matter. Just keep going. That's it. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
And don't quit, because if you're in the game long enough, and take the right action,
you're still learning. It's a very different world on social media. Back in the day, marketing was just word of mouth, and then I think if I do remember, I think a TV ad cost anywhere from 15 to 50K.
Mm-hmm.
For 30 seconds, and you didn't know if people were going to watch it or not.
And who was going to watch it? Are they your ideal customer?
Exactly. It's genius. That sounds like, but now you can actually pick and choose who you want on your team, pick and choose who you want on your following and in your niche. So I think that's important.
Very important. So you coach a lot of different people. So what are some of your favorite ways that you've seen people grow their streams of income online?
The best way to grow streams of income, and this is what I do, is network marketing. Let me tell you why. A lot of network marketing has a lot of a bad reputation, but that's because people view it differently. In network marketing opportunity, you learn so much. You learn how to be a coach, you learn marketing, you learn content, and that's I don't do network marketing to people who I know. I do it through social media. I run ads.
Mm-hmm.
Network marketing has always been perceived to be the pyramid scheme, but you know what the real pyramid scheme is? A 9-to-5 job. Because you have the company boss, you got the CEO, then you got the factory workers, then you got the nominated supervisor, and then everyone underneath. But yet people are still worried about being in a pyramid scheme if they're in network marketing. No, my friend, I get up to 57% of my high ticket commissions. I sell a $6,000 machine, I get 57% of commissions back. You work for a boss, the company pays him $75 an hour, but yet you get paid $20 an hour. How many people does it have to go through before it goes to you? That's the real pyramid scheme. My favorite is network marketing. I love it. You can make a network marketing opportunity work. You can make any business work. My second favorite is e-commerce. I don't like e-commerce, but I love other people doing e-commerce. E-commerce teaches so many different skills. You got coding.
Mm.
You got website. A lot of these people who have their own website have to know all this stuff. And then you got payments, and then you got the product. There's so many different things. That's my second favorite. I personally tried e-commerce. It wasn't for me, but I like when other people do it because it's so fun. Like it looks fun. I like seeing the content that they bring up and they see and they come up with. That's my favorite. Is it for me? No. I like when other people do it. My third favorite would probably have to be affiliate marketing. And this is how affiliate marketing works. Have you ever seen someone, let's say Amazon. Let's say Amazon gives up to 10% of the commissions back to the affiliate. Yeah? Say, for example, the product is $100. Amazon gives the affiliate 10%. How many do I have to sell for them to make big money? And now this is an affiliate marketing. This is different schemes, different contracts, different platforms. You got eBay, you got Amazon, you got Rebel. So many different places have affiliate marketing programs. A lot of content creators and influencers are affiliate marketers. That's my third favorite. My fourth favorite, only because I don't understand it yet, is Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, NFTs. I don't understand it, but it is freaking sick knowing that someone can make that kind of money overnight. I love being able to see people make money online. I love it. I live for it. But my most favorite is those ones.
Yeah, I try to listen to Gary Vee's content on NFTs. Be like, that's just fascinating. But I'm like, I just can't wrap my head around.
I mean, why the hell would someone need a freaking picture? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'll leave someone else to understand it. I don't need to understand it.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's important just to stick to what resonates with you, you know. Yes. And I really like how you said, like, this is number one for me, and then and this is number two because for so and so, but this is my opinion and this is what helps me. Like for me, obviously, I love e-commerce. Like I just, because I've been in the service-led business before. I've done photography. I'm a headshot photographer. So I've done that previously, exchanging my time for money. And, you know, I loved it. But once again, there is like a glass ceiling there. What you can accomplish. I had an actors agency that I co-founded as well. Also, it was cool, but it wasn't for me at the end of the day. And as soon as I started my e-commerce brand, I just fell in love with the entire process. And it's, you know, that's what works for me and that's what works for you. And once again, you need to dive right in. If you're interested in starting your own business, you just need to give it a go, learn a bit more, take action and find what works for you and find what brings you passion and joy and purpose and how you can solve problems for other people through whatever way or channel. Or maybe you will fall in love with NFTs and you're going to build yourself an empire.
do what works for you. It's like right now, currently, what I'm doing now is I'm growing my personal one-on-one coaching business. Now, there's different branches that I'm going into. So I'm going into, the first one is healing. So healing your past, healing the sort of cuts and bruises that you've allowed yourself to make throughout the years of your past, your trauma. And I'm qualified in NLP, and I'll be getting my master's in June. And then I'll be going into psychotherapy and hypnotherapy. So I'm working with clients one-on-one to help them heal that. The second thing that I do with my coaching is business coaching. So for businesses just like yours, who needs a business coach and just to see a different perspective, I'm a business coach. I give them a different perspective, marketing, content creation techniques, everything like that. And the third one is one all-in-one. So you can do the healing, you can do the business, but if you don't have the third one, if it's not a whole, like remember how we said business is hand in hand with mindset? You can start a business, but if you're still holding ties to the past, then you can't go forward. So that's the third one. So I do like a all-inclusive. So that's what I'm currently being able to do. And I'm already like killing it in that game. Not only do I have a stream of income in network marketing, not only do I have a stream of income in passive income, not only do I have a stream of income in everything, I'm also growing another stream of business as well. So that in itself brings us to the very important thing is grow multiple streams of income. One stream of income is not enough. If the pandemic taught us anything, is that you cannot rely on one stream of income. You have to have multiple. Because if one fails, then you have to pay your freaking mortgage and you have to pay little Johnny's childcare fees. You have to. Mm-hmm. So you need to have multiple streams of income. You have to. It's not a luxury anymore. When we first started in 2018, it was a luxury to have another stream of income and work online. Now it's a necessity. You have to. You have to. You can't even say like, yeah, there's no negotiation there anymore. You have to have another stream of income, wherever it may be.
Exactly. So if you're listening to this and you are considering dabbling in entrepreneurship, don't wait another day. No. Today's the day. Yes. Make a start. Take action. It's so important. So yes. What is the one most valuable lessons that you've learned on your business journey? Like the one that has taught you the most?
I have a couple. I'm going to be selfish with this because I want to give everyone the best value that I can bring. First one is don't take anything personally. Mm-hmm. If someone doesn't want to work with you, don't take it personally. If someone says that they don't like your style, don't take it personally. If someone says anything to you, don't take it personally, especially in business. It's very hard to take things that are not serious. If someone that's the first one. The second one is uphold your value no matter how much people don't want to pay that money. Right now, for my coaching business, I charge $1,000 for 4 sessions. Mm-hmm. To some people, that's a lot. But to me, I'm giving the best value that I can within those 4 sessions, right? Mm-hmm. I have people lining up and waiting on my waiting list. But to some people, there are also that's not enough, like it's too much for them. And I respect that. Mm-hmm. But I hold my value, my experience, my advice, my healing techniques a very, very high status. Because I don't do anything half-assed. There is no such thing as 50% for me. It's either 100% or 120%. Whether you're paying me or you're giving it to me for free, I don't care. I give you the best of me because like we said with the content, even if it inspires just one person, even if you take in 5% of what I say, you're on the road to being a better you. Mm-hmm. So I always give 120%. So first one is don't take anything personal. Second one is uphold your value no matter how much money people don't want to pay. Know your worth. Okay? Know your worth and don't hold back. The third one I would probably say is be you. You're not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone is for you and you're not for everyone. I understand that I may be too much for someone. I understand that I could be too energetic and too passionate. And I might stick it to the man too much. I understand that. But some people have their own little tribe. And I respect that. I am not for everyone and everyone is not for me. And I say this to my kids day in and day out. You are not for everyone. Not everyone's going to like you. Your job is to be okay with that. Your job is to be okay with that. You're going to trigger a lot of people, especially when they see a very strong female or male knowing what they want, knowing that nothing can affect them. You are not for everyone and not everyone is for you. They're my 3 very valuable things that I say. I have so many, but I'll be here like until tomorrow.
These are all very valuable and I'm so grateful. Right before I let you run away, we need to know where can people find you.
Well, you guys can find me on TikTok, The Al-Chami Life, TheAlchami Life, Life on TikTok. On Instagram, it's just Safa Al-Chami, SafaAlchami. I'm also on YouTube, Safa Al-Chami. And yeah, you guys can contact me everywhere. I usually keep the same name everywhere. I don't like to make everyone go look for me and dig deep. It's very easy to find me. So if you guys ever need help with coaching, business coaching, mindset coaching, if you want a different perspective, you can follow my Instagram. You don't have to pay me money for me to motivate you. I give a lot of my content out for free.
You really do. And your content is very, very valuable. I've been a consumer for months and months now, and I absolutely love it. And I love
it. Thank you.
Always support you, and I agree with everything you say. I love how you raise your children and what values you instill in them. We are very much the same, my husband and I, and how we are with our kids. It's so important. You have that fresh take that the Ummah desperately needs, that we need to remind ourselves as Muslim women what we're actually capable of, and that you can be modest and confident. You can be modest and powerful, you can be a leader and powerful.
Yes, you can have your cake, make your cake and have it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us. And it's very, very important for us to step up and tell our story and solve problems for people through our businesses, serve them and serve them well. And just together we can make this world a better place.
That's right. Exactly.
And Safa, you play your part in that. So thank you.
Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for actually having me and creating like this amazing Zoom. I think we've have like a long, lifelong friendship.
Yeah, we do. It honestly feels that way. I'm going to leave all of the links related to Safa in the description below. If you're listening to this episode on the podcast, all the links related to Safa are in the show notes. Go there, click on them, connect with Safa. She's amazing. Thank you so much, Safa.
Thank you, love. Thank you so much for having me.
If you found value in this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment below, let me know, share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.